This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by Lincoln Savings Bank. At home in Iowa, at work for you.
Welcome back to Panther Sports Talk here inside the Unidome after the Panthers suffer another tough loss against the #1 ranked team in the nation, North Dakota State, last year's defending national champions. The grueling schedule continues, and what is your take from a game like this? Another physical game, another game where more injuries, a game you were in it, but a game that ended up with a loss.
Yeah, the first half, I thought everything was pretty equal in the first half, and we had our opportunities to probably get a good lead in the first half, but we made a huge error on the punt return, on the fumble. That swung. That was probably a 14-point swing, and then we were fortunate to get out of the other turnover with just a field goal. So when you really add the things up in your head of what could have happened, that's a 17-point swing right before half. So it didn't turn out that way by numbers, but that's how I look at it as a coach.
And it seemed like that defense, they played pretty strong, especially considering the fact that, yeah, they gave up a couple field goals early, but they weren't breaking all the way down.
We were playing our defense. I mean, they actually look like our defense. I mean, we'll give, and if we play the defense right, we'll give, and then we'll tighten up when the field gets short, and we'll let the other team make their. And it was going down like that as usual. But then we lost the energy, and then we had to start forcing the play. And then that created the error.
Entering the season, one of the main strengths, especially veterans, was your defensive back, your secondary, but it's been banged up. J.J. Swain out last week. Faced another good quarterback this week. Critique their play in tonight's football game against North Dakota State.
Well, we're not good there right now. We're not good enough. And we have to find a way. And it's not their fault, but at the same time, you ask the question, we're not good enough there. And we need to get to the level of play there that's a leading example of what's going on instead of just a part of the defense. That should lead the defense right now. And maybe we're asking it to do too much, but I don't think so. I think those players need to be asked to do those things and expected to do it, because I still believe they can.
Leading the defense in this football game with tackles, your son Mark Farley, and he's had a couple good weeks back-to-back. I think 15 tackles last week at Youngstown State, about 12 this week. He's coming up, and that linebacking core is young, but they're stepping to the challenge.
Well, he's playing better each week, and it doesn't matter. I look at the numbers on defense of what we're giving up, and we have to as a unit perform, because you can't give up 30 points and expect anything. We've been giving up too many points, too many yards, not converting on third down, and the list goes on and on. And so it's a unit group, and I have to find a way to get them to play to their strength, and whatever that is, we'll look hard at that this week.
UNI turned the ball over 3 times in this football game, and anytime you turn the ball over 3 times against the #1 ranked team in the country, that's putting your team in a tough spot.
Yeah, it was. You can't have 1 turnover is too many. And when you have three turnovers, I think the odds of winning go down to about 20%. I mean, it's unbelievable, the numbers when you just look at statistics. 3 turnovers when you're -3, or you're gonna lose 80% of the time. So, that holds true. So that was evident today, because it kills drives, it breaks momentum, and when you got a crowd that wants to help you through it, you can't turn the ball over when they're trying to help you, because they lose their momentum too.
It was family weekend, Hall of Fame weekend, and it was nice to see a full dome for this football game.
It was a great crowd, and I wish we could have blew the roof off the place. But then that's what I probably feel worst about is we didn't perform, to the energy level that you need to perform at, and that's what we got to find. That's the key to our play, is playing with great emotion, and I don't think we play with enough emotion tonight to win a game like this.
The Panthers not only lose the football game, they lose a couple key members, and it just seems like every week your starters and the backups, you're taking a beating, and it's important to get those back healthy and ready to plug them back in.
Yeah, we just need to get our feet back underneath us right now. The Brett LeMaster deal was probably a big injury, because it really took away a lot of our passing game, because he is, with his height, and we've already lost Kevin Green, so now we were out 2 of them, so we were really down in numbers at receiver, and that really led to different play calling. It took away probably half of your play calling, just because of you lost Brett when last week, 2 weeks ago, you lost Vereen. So, you know, that group's getting lean.
There were some great plays in this football game, even though the Panthers do end up with a loss. It was a very special day, Hall of Fame weekend. Coach Farley, inducted as a student athlete. No doubt you'll get in as a coach, but congratulations to you. And it's special to do it at your alma mater, and we are so grateful for what you provided as a student athlete and now as a coach.
Well, this place is awesome. It's been great to me. It's made me who I am, and you know, I'm actually more appreciative of being the head football coach here. But I'm great. It was after going through it, it was an awesome honor this morning.
I'm glad we had you as a student athlete and a coach. Best of luck. Plenty more PST right after this.